Have a cold and flu-like symptom, you notice that the symptoms are mucus, expectorating mucus. You got mucus coming out of your sinuses, you got mucus coming out of your mouth, you probably have mucus in the stools. Some people get chills and fevers and things like that. When you look at the symptomology of a cold and flu-like symptom, it is detoxification symptoms. Same ones exactly. And that's because you didn't catch anything. I mean, you can bring in bacteria. You can have excessive growth of bacteria. You can have viral loads coming into the body. As a rule, the body lives with those things, but it can trip into a detoxification. I was raised in the snow, so my parents used to say, don't go out in the cold, you'll catch a cold. They didn't say the reason because they didn't know. They thought there was bacteria, but bacteria doesn't create colds and flu-like symptoms. Bacteria is only sewage eaters. They break down chemistry, and that's what they're for. There's bacteria for iron. There's bacteria for every chemistry out there. For every fruit and vegetable, there's a different bacteria for everything out there. And that's what seats in your body is bacteria, the type of food you're eating. They don't cause these symptoms. The foods you eat do, though. The foods you eat, some of them are very mucus forming. And you notice that bronchitis, you notice that pneumonia, colds and flus, you can go right down the line. Even when you start detoxifying the body, what do you see coming out? Mucus, 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 in different colors, which is different levels. You have your acute, your subacute, your chronic and degenerative levels in the lymph system as you would anywhere else. This system that you're seeing dealing with all this mucus is the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system in your body is the mucosa and your sewer system. It is your main immune system. It is the system of all the cancers. It is the lymphatic, lymphomas. It is the system of all pains. And a cold and flu-like symptom is showing you that your body's starting to fill up with this mucus and that the body's trying to get a fever to sweat. Why would you sweat? What is your skin? Medical doctors forgot what your skin is. It's your largest eliminated organ, number one, referenced as the third kidney. Your other two kidneys filter the sewer system from the right side and the left side of your body respectively. Right kidney, left kidney. Every cell produces waste just like your kids do, like your animals do, like your car does. And the blood doesn't deal with waste. The blood deals with nutrition. Your lymphatic system deals with waste. But we love milks and crap like that, and no one ever told us the truth. I'm raised farm boy. I'm raised a lot of milk. I had cold and flus. I had styes in my eyes. I had all types of mucousy lymphatic problems. That's all tumors are too, lymphatic problems. Tumors are just pockets of fluid. What kind of fluid and what kind of chemistry? And that's what's important to people learn between the two sides. There's only two sides of chemistry, and there's only two fluid-based systems in your body that control the health of cells. So a cold and flu-like symptom is a cleansing that the body has to go through. When you reach a certain level of fullness, your body's going to try to eliminate. When you go to antibiotics and you go to the medical doctors, they stop it. Well, what you stop today is your friggin' nightmare tomorrow. If you stop pneumonia, you're going to have a mass developing in your lungs. Because that's what your body's trying to do for you, is take the opportunity, whether it was cold air, which is alkaline, or raw foods, which is alkaline, because alkalinity starts the process of detoxification. Why? Because the body is highly acidic when it's sick. And alkalinity starts the catabolic process or the cationic process of hydration and moving lymph and blah, 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 blah. And that's essential.
So what should people do then if they have a cold?
Promote it even more. Promote it even more. Take teas to promote kidney function, lymphatic teas if you want to move the lymph system, and let your body go on a fruit diet and let your body clean this out. You'll smell better, taste better, hear better, and see better if you let it happen. If not, then that's your glaucomas of the future, that's your macular Ds of the future, that's your olfactories where you lost your sense of smell, your sense of taste. The average person doesn't know what taste is anymore. So they're just impacted with mucus and congestion from primarily dairy products. And there is nothing healthy about milk. Look at the last study released 2 or 3 days ago showing that the more milk you drink, the more fractures you have. They don't describe why, and they should tell people what you do when you cook foods, and especially when you ultra-pasteurize milk, which is only 2 or 3 stages away from plastic. And we like that. And that is so mucus forming. Your body hates that so bad that your mucosa immediately produces mucus just before you're bringing it to your mouth, because the body knows that it is a foreign protein of not harmonious nature of the human body.
Mm-hmm.
So if you got a cold and flu, you better enjoy it and thank God you got it. And man doesn't know how to do that. People don't die from cold and flus. They die from the treatment of them. Plenty of people die from Cipro or antibiotics they treat colds and flus with, and they just tell you they died from a cold and flu. Oh, there's a lot of nasty corruption out there. Bad stuff.